Hello, it's Thursday the 6th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So rather a lot is being made about a slight difference of opinion at the Bank of England. Hugh Pill, the chief economist, and Silvana Tenreyro, one of the independent members of the MPC, don't quite agree on the route forwards. Put simply, Pill thinks we need at least one more rate hike to get the job done, and Tenreyro does not. This may have introduced a little uncertainty over what the Bank of England will do next, but suggestions that this questions the credibility of the MPC are going a bit far, don't you think? Regardless of their opinions, when it comes down to it, they will still only have one vote each. Meanwhile, the UK service sector has produced some pretty encouraging PMI data that will help offset the decline in manufacturing output. Services make up 80% of the UK GDP, and the PMI output at 52.2 shows the sector is doing its bit to drive the economy forwards. Well done indeed. Over in the US, non-farm payrolls are due out tomorrow. We won't be holding the sweepstake because it's the Good Friday bank holiday tomorrow, and by the time the data comes out, we'll have polished off all the hot cross buns and probably be eyeing up the Easter eggs already. However, it will be the first of two payrolls updates before the Fed meets again in May, and despite the lack of any clear correlation between job openings and non-farm payrolls, after disappointing data earlier in the week, the market is now expecting a weaker payrolls reading. This was further compounded by the ADP private sector jobs. That dropped to 146,000 against a forecast of 200,000. So it's rather a shame Good Friday gets in the way of the sweepstake, because it could be the first time #Team Under has a look in for about a year now. In the market, the dollar index managed to hold firm above support at 101.50. We closed just shy of the 102 level. That said, there is clear downside risk if the payrolls data does disappoint tomorrow, so keep an eye on that if you are still in the market. Sterling gave back some of the gains we've had this week. We slipped to 124.40 against the dollar yesterday, perhaps just as some positions are being trimmed ahead of the long weekend. We kick off around 124.50 against the dollar. We're about 114.25 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 109 on the open. So yeah, we've got Friday and Monday off for a double bank holiday weekend bonanza, and you know what that means. See you next Tuesday. Have a great weekend.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.